Okay, so we will have to measure water separately because we are going to do all the three together. That is, we are going to do the bar first, then to the paste, and then to the gel form. So I'm going to measure 150 grams of water. Depending on the quantity you are doing or how thick or light you want your paste to be or your gel, it will depend on the water. But it's good if you get the measurement right so that you won't have to add the water after you have taken it off the fire. So you have to put the saucepan on fire and then you pour the oil inside. Okay, so we need the oil to be heated, very heated, before we start adding the potash to it. So this is how the potash looks like after it has settled down. So I'm going to allow the oil to be really heated and then we start pouring it slowly. So the oil is really heated now and I'm going to pour this, but when I pour it, I'm just going to be pouring it slowly and it's actually going to just it's going to bring out a lot of smoke. So you can see how it's going. So I'm going to be adding this little by little and allow it to boil. So with the oil, just like I said, you can use any oil you want, but coconut oil or palm kernel oil is the best. And with this one, you can actually add shea butter to the oil. But then if you add too much, it might not, the soup might not lather well. What I usually do is, when I make it into the paste form, while it is still hot, then I add the shea butter, and then it melts into it. So I still get the benefits of the shea butter. So it's going to be boiling like this, and then I'll be adding it bit by bit. So we'll allow this to boil on high heat for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So you can see as it's getting cooked, the smoke is becoming more. Alright, and you see all these white ones, that is the one they scoop from the top and keep it. When it becomes cold, that is the one they wrap, and they wrap that one in the white rubber. Those white ones, they wrap it round. The Nigerians call it Ghana white soup. Those ones, they wrap it. It's lighter, it's not heavier. It is These ones at the top, the foam here at the top. Yeah, that is what they mold into the white ones. They also lather a lot. It is the same soap issue. You can see that it's hardening up. You see it. So you can see that is drying up now. You see this one? This is the one they mold into the white one they put in the rubber. Can you see it? This is the white one. So it's drying up now. It's drying up. So it should dry up completely, and then our black soap will be ready. So our soap is getting dried now. Can you see it? I'm going to fetch this one. I'm going to put this one down so that we can use this as the white soap sample. So you see, at this stage there is water settled under it. Alright, so that water, when they scoop the soap off from it, that water is the herbal water that people sell. I don't know, because of the smoke you might not see it well, but that water is what they call umiaro. That is the water that they sell to people as herbal water, and the common name is umiaro. That is it. So you can see that our soap is foaming, but there is still water in it. So look at it. You see, the soap is already foaming. So if we scoop the top from it, the water that remains under will be the umiaro that they sell. I'm sure you have heard of umiaro. So yeah, that is black soap for you. So at this point our black soap is ready. So I'm just scooping this from the top so that we continue with the paste. So you can use a wooden basket to do this. Okay, so with what we have left, I'm just going to add water to it. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the gel. Can you see? So this is the gel. It will get thicker as you pour it. So I'm going to pour it in this, and then we let it cool. So this is the point where you can actually add your shea butter. So with this, you don't need to use omiaro because the omiaro is already there. Do you get it? The omiaro is already there. So you see, as I'm stirring, it's getting thicker. Can you see? It's getting thicker. All right, so I'm going to pour it. So we are pouring the gel. So you don't make the gel too light because there are bubbles in it, and when they settle down it will become lighter.